Have you ever seen someone or witnessed someone with a great goal, an amazing idea, and just blow it because they didn't take action? Today, we're going to show you all how to literally make your move before you're ready so that you can take the step, take action, and get your dreams. This is Doc Favors here. Welcome to another episode of the Masterclass Quantum Leap. I'm the host with the most, and of course, I'm excited to have you here. So do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. You all share the transmission to anyone who you know who just for some reason can't get started. So let's get right to it, guys. This is episode 18, as I said, and the name of this episode is Make Your Move Before You're Ready. Now, Price hits a home run with this one here, and this is one of the most important chapters. And I know I say that or said that about the whole book, but I'm going to just tell you the truth. This one here, I'm going to show you how you get started moving in the direction of what it is you're trying to accomplish. So here it is. Price says you'll discover once underway that you know more than you know you know. I'm going to say that again. In certain situations, guys, you're going to find that once you engage your goal, once you just step out on faith, you're going to find that there's a mechanism in you, something called intuition, where you're going to know things that you didn't know you know. And they won't be unleashed until you actually get started and get involved in what it is your dream is or your goal is, okay? So here's the thing. Don't bog down in getting prepared for this. Whatever else you need will come to you as you go. That is a philosophy. That is something that I need you to get. That is a mindset. We all have seen the person prepare too much. As a pastor, I've been in situations where everybody want to have a meeting about this and have a meeting about that. Even in some of my businesses and you know, functions that I do, everybody want to have a meeting. They want to dot all the I's and cross the T's. And I get that. But as an entrepreneur, as you operate with the spirit of entrepreneurship and you begin to understand how quantum leaps work, you all, Price says it here, and I quote, you don't prepare for a quantum leap, you make it. And so when you make the quantum leap, you then fine tune your approach and your strategy as you go. When we first started our first business, my wife and I, guys, years ago, we didn't necessarily know everything, but we moved and we started generating income. Next thing you know, it blew up on us and we had a great problem, which was now we had to go and hire some people to show us how to scale to get past where we were. That's a great problem to have versus sitting around watching everyone else do it, watching everyone else get out the boat, start their dreams, start to live the life they want because they weren't afraid to take that risk. I'm here to tell you all right now, we have a lot of things we got coming up. We got this bill. We got that problem. We got this plan. We got to get it. I understand. And many of you all are going to tell me, hey, I can't launch out because I don't have enough funds. I don't have enough resources. Guys, let me tell you something. The way the quantum leap works is that your resources are moving in a direction toward you as you're moving in a direction toward it. I tell potential clients this all the time. You don't make the decision to join the mentorship based upon your situation and based upon the finances. The first thing you do is you have to make a decision that you want to change your life. You got to make a decision that you want to change your situation. You never, ever make a decision based upon money or the lack thereof. You see, here's the concept. When you understand that quantum leaps operates in the universal law of oneness, okay? That means everything is interconnected. So when you get on the frequency of your goal, and we show you how to do that, but when you get on the frequency of that goal, then it starts moving towards you as you start moving toward it. That means everything on that level you have access with. Price says it this way, go for it instead of forever getting ready so you will be sure to get it right. He says zero defects is a hostile concept in the pursuit of U squared. Guys, what that means is you have some people who make a lifestyle out of planning, but they never get started. That means they have all the book knowledge. And y'all know I'm an avid reader, but they have all the book knowledge, but they don't have action. Even the good book says faith without works is dead. I want you to understand something, that if you really want to create a quantum leap in your life, you got to get moving. Let 2024 be the year that you say, you know what, I'm going to take massive action. I'm going to do it quickly. Remember, when you talk about having a mindset and a paradigm that says you're going to make action or you're going to make decisions quickly, wealthy people understand how to make decisions quickly and then change themselves, if at all. And that's because it is a skill set. It is a mindset. And so right now you have to get yourself in a posture of at least trying. So make a few decisions quickly and see how it pans out. Start small first, okay? Consider this as an action step for you, a takeaway or action item. Start making decisions quickly. If you go out to the restaurant and you don't know what you want, open up the menu and just, I'm gonna get the first thing that I like, instead of, you know, taking all day to weigh up the costs and all that stuff. And once again, oh my goodness, I know this is illogical for some of you all. I, as a pastor, teach what man builds a house without counting up the costs. Guys, I'm talking about a whole nother level of consciousness right now. I'm talking about a whole nother level of understanding and how to maneuver right now, because these quantum leaps are for you. So look at what Price says as it relates to decisions. He says, first you act. Then you frame out the details of your strategy. Move on your dream. Start and let what happens help you develop a coherent game plan. Guys, that is a decision. He says, first you act. So many of us in this space, we learn how to jump first and develop wings while flying. And once again, you all, I know it's not the typical paradigm that you've heard, but if you really want to be successful, you got to take the risk. You got to step out on faith. You got to get started. Then you frame the details. See, here's the thing. There are some things that you won't get until you actually get involved in it. So for another example, my wife and I, we own a investment company for real estate, a real estate investment company. So we buy and flip houses, okay? Now watch. We bought a particular house when we got in Jacksonville, you all. Bought it for a nice price. We're going to just rehab it just a little bit and then flip it. We end up flipping a good profit out of it. But here's something that happened. We bought the house, all right? Went into the house. Didn't know, but once we went in there, opened up, there was a sinkhole in the floor. So we had to rip out the whole kitchen floor. Once we ripped out the whole kitchen floor, we found out that the house had a fire years ago. So that means we had to rework the whole system. Okay, once we got everything situated and we counted and saw what it was, then we knew how to proceed. The way for us to proceed, well, the strategy that we used was we're going to put it back on the market to a larger entity and let them come in and do the build out, you see? But we wouldn't have understood that unless we bought it and took the risk of buying it. So when you're in this type of space, you all, and you really in it to make some large sums of income, you got to just start. Start somewhere. Step out on your goal, okay? Develop the mindset that says, you know what? No matter what happens, I'm going to be a goal achiever. If I have to change my mindset, if I got to change my strategy, if I have to change my self-image, then that's what you do. Guys, it works, all right? So here's the thing he says, Price goes on to say, he says, mobility is the crucial element. Mobility. Strategy formulation then evolves naturally out of your discovery process. So this means do not worry about what if that happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? It's going to happen. So what you got to do is build the muscle for whatever will be, but you situate yourself in a posture that says whatever happens, it's already worked out for my good. You see, didn't matter what was going on with that house. I knew when I bought it that if worst case scenario, I could turn around and flip it again for a partial profit. Maybe not the biggest profit, but still a profit. And all profit is good profit, you see? So I'm here to encourage you today with this lesson, episode 18, to start learning how to make your moves before you're ready. Now, once again, guys, don't go overboard. Okay, don't just jump out here and quit your job and move forward and you haven't done any research on a dream, all right? You want to make informed decisions. So if you know you got a dream, you got a goal, you want to do 10K, 20K a month, then first thing we got to do is we got to come up with a strategy for that, because I don't believe that trading time for money is the best way to earn income and to get wealthy. With that being said, guys, a quantum leap is a move that is yours for the taking right now. It represents a giant step you can make merely by deciding to open yourself up to the resources presently available to serve you. Price says getting ready is quite frankly a stalling tactic and an act of anxiety, a con game you're working on yourself. You are ready. Okay, you are ready. The time to start is now. U square can only occur in the present. Guys, let me tell you, if you're ready, this is episode 18. This is the most important chapter in this book because it calls for you to step out and act now. Make the decision. Just like some of you all who listen to me, you've been watching me for the past 17 weeks now. You've been listening to this. You've been seeing some of the other videos. You're on it. You're catered. You're teeter-tottering with, should I get into mentorship? Should I check out the Thinking to Results program? I'm telling you right now, all you have to do is make a decision. If it's money and you say, well, I need to know how much it costs and things of that nature, then book a strategy call. It's free. I'm going to leave you better than you were because I'm going to share with you. I'm going to help you find your goals, map out a game plan to get those goals, especially if you're trying to maximize and increase your income. Because in this particular time, a lot of people are strapped and need more income. Well, I'm telling you, the way to do that is not by throwing all your coins at a promise and a hope or a wish. No, we have to establish something that we know is going to be stable. Investments are, but you got to have cash flow to do that. And in order to have cash flow, then you got to learn how to do things a certain way. I can teach you how to do that, but you got to set up a call. So that's all I'm going to do for you today. I'm going to leave a link down below. I want you all to consider the Thinking into Results. We're showing people literally, I can help you, whether it's to release weight, if you want to fire your boss, if you want to start a business, if you want to start a coaching business like I have, if you want to get into real estate, I can show you how to do that. But the first thing you got to do is decide. You got to decide that you want to have mentorship. Then you got to decide on a number. All right. When I first started this years ago, my number, I remember when it was 5K, then it went to 10K a month now. Okay. We can show you how to take your yearly salary and turn it into a month. The reality of it is many people don't do it because they are not aware of how to do it. Notice I didn't say nothing negative. They just aren't aware. So if I don't know how to do it, then it makes sense for me, or it made sense for me to go get someone to show me how to do it. And when I did that, we doubled and tripled and kept on going. And now we're blessed to share with other people how to do the same. So if that's you, I would love to be your mentor. I would love to work with you. Just click one of the links down below. Schedule a call. It's Christmas time. It's finna be New Year's time. Make a New Year's resolution that you're going to do an increase and start traveling more, get more time. Whatever it is, give your boy Faves a call and we'll help you get there.